All right, welcome back, my amazing student. So let's continue from what we were building on the last lecture, right? This is where we are. For those of you that are brand new, this is a playlist, and the link for the full playlist is on the description. All right, so on the last lecture, we built this here. We got to this point here. Let me just put a comment here. We're supposed to come back here so I can show you some things here, how to set the vertical header to false. You'll see what this is later, but let's make a comment here. I'm gonna put number 4 here for we are assembling. So assemble layout. All right. I forgot that comment there on the last lecture. We got the central widget here. One thing here that I want to do. So on this lecture, what we're going to do is we're going to wire up a contact button to capture the email and the name, and to store that in memory and display each contact as a row in the table, okay? So hopefully we can get to that on this lecture, okay? So what I want to do here on this part is that I want to set the status bar message here. I want to set one to begin with, right? We don't have anything yet there. So I want to set something like, let's just finish this. Say something like ready, okay? So let's go ahead and save that real quick. And now let's go here. And now we can see that it says ready right here. Okay, this is what we got so far. All right. Now I'm going to make this a little bigger here. This is by default. This is the size that I'm getting. Okay, but we're going to style this with Q style sheets, right? So Qt style sheets. So let's go, and right now let's go and finish adding a contact. Let's go and add a function. So let's do setup events. Right after setup events, I'm going to add this contact, this function. So let's add a contact here. This function, let me just make sure that it's aligned properly here. All right. Are you guys having fun? Not yet? All right. Let's get the input here. Let's pull the information from the user, right? So let's grab the input. And this would be the input text here, just like that. Okay? We can do the same thing for the email. All righty. Hopefully you guys don't hear any hammering about my video. I got the neighbors on top. They're doing some work on I live on the residential, so the neighbors on top are doing some work, and it's really annoying. But hopefully this mic can prevent that noise from reaching you guys, so it doesn't disturb your class. So let's go ahead and strip this from any spaces. Okay. All right, so once we pull out the text from that input field and we strip it down, we're gonna do some validation here. Just like before, if not name or not email, just like this, then we're gonna go and put a message, right? So we're gonna grab this guy here so we don't have to write all that stuff. Boom, just like that. But in this case, we're gonna do, please enter name or an email. Simple as that. All right. And then what I'm going to do here, I'm going to put return. Just to finish this. Return. Okay. All right. All right. So once this passes validation when we clicked, and one thing here to note is that we don't even know if we haven't even wired our an event here, right? So what I'm going to do here, first of all, we're going to make sure that this is wire up. So we're going to wire up this guy here. So we're going to say, let's grab the button here, add, and we're going to send this signal clicked. And we're going to use connect to wire up the function, right? That slot right there, right? And we're just going to say, let's just make sure that that is being submitted, right? So let's save it. Let's come back here. Let's clear this up. We have a lot of executing here. So let's just click here, and you can see now that it is wire up and it's actually, working. All right. So one thing that we need to do is we need to append the data that's going to come in All right. So we're going to append this data and we're going to put the comment here. Append data in memory, right? Because we're not using databases. We're going to be doing things like that in level 2s and 3s, all right, of this series here. So we got a series here on level 1. There is another series on level 2. Remember that. So we're going to append the data in memory. And let me just take that off. And what we need, there's another step that we need to do. We need to also update the table, all right? Because this is not data bound like it is in other technologies. The table has to be updated, all right? We have a list and there will be data there, and then that data needs to be actually also removed. So let me put that there as well. We're gonna say clear inputs here, clear inputs from all data that's actually there, and status, okay? So these are 3 things that we need to do. We need to add data into memory, we need to update the table, and we need to clear inputs, okay? Simple as that. So we're gonna leave this lecture the way it is. Make sure that you're connecting, you're sending your event, and that it is working 100%. And let's take it to the next lecture, guys. Take care. Make sure that if you're brand new, subscribe. Make sure that click on the link on the description if you don't know what to find the list, all right? There's a link in there. Thank you so much.